there's only one culprit left then. Did you lie about something on the roof? Like, Goto don't understand the virtual world stuff. There's no way Goto would R-kill move, believe that.
We're looking for, like, whoever's lying. So, you know. Yeah.
It's you.
The liar.
Yeah, okay.
There's something I need to know.
Yeah, that explains a lot, actually.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog.
I feel like I was on this path, like, early on, and I was just like, yeah, whatever.
That Kokichi did it.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, block the poison. It's like, wait, no, I wouldn't know about that.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. Oh, but I knew about the lattice. And, like, the top of the roof and stuff.
To be fair, everybody would have seen the top of the roof. But it's weird that Kokichi took special note of it.
The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
Okay.
Mind mine. Oh, we've got statements now. This is a weird one.
Let's try like get a big combo going.
Mind mine's not awful, but I'm not crazy about it. Also, there's a lot of blue right there you can just knock out.
Yeah, let's try to like combo into it.
Okay.
Not quite. So let's try and get some, like, yellow here, I guess. Or, yeah, there's a lot of silver here. Let's go for that.
Ah, good. That
No,
one's upside
no.
down, so it's hard to read.
Well, crap, I screwed that. I'm really bad at these types of games.
It's fine. Remember, you just mash through it to break it if it's in the way.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like, do it properly.
It something. When you showed us the map.
Crap, knock that up. Wow, I'm doing worse than while I'm just mashing through it.
It's whatever. Let's knock off 10 seconds. You got 3 minutes. Screw it.
It's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof. What's
Well,
this
now,
say?
well, no, hold on. Quit. Stop. 15 seconds. 3 seconds.
Again, with the booth showed us the map.
You went overboard.
There's nothing I can do.
Well, you could have picked one and hoped it was right.
Don't have to like clear them off before though.
Well, you cleared the one. You could have at least tried that one.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't let it in.
Alright, so screw getting tricky with this then.
Well, try to clear as many as you can without brute forcing it, but like you need to balance out clearing it with brute force and also keeping track of how much time you have.
Yeah,
So
like screw strategy, this is working better.
Yeah, because I was like stop, and you're just like nah, I need to match more. 3 seconds. Yeah, good idea is just clear as many as you can, and then start erasing the ones around the one you think is right.
This might actually be worse.
Oh yeah, now these are crooked and upside down.
Oh jeez.
Still not as bad as like old Hangman's Gambit.
Yeah.
Although, like, this isn't really comparable to Hangman's Gambit. This is something else entirely. Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting. That one's probably... Is that right? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I see it.
you never went to the roof, then how'd you know blah 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 da da da?
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said,
Right, was the one told us it was locked.
but later you said,
Yeah, as on Top Hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was pretty steep slope. Slope faced the chapel wall. On top of it, there's snow on the roof.
Wait, did Kokichi ever come up here?
that's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Yeah, unless you had like a third-person camera around you.
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the
Yeah,
roof.
it's a lot of detail.
Oh yeah, okay, by the meeting, he means when they first got there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Kokichi was never on the roof, supposedly.
Didn't. I already told you that before.
Why you look so nervous? Is this a sincere reaction?
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Oh?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks.
Did she?
I don't remember that at all.
Clumsy girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
I don't think so.
Nah, I definitely don't even remember that coming up.
Really say that?
Even Gonta's like, what?
Totally said that.
No, she didn't.
Like, this is why we need a court record.
Technically there is a log, but we'd have to scroll all the way back to the start of the trial.
I mean, like, in universe.
Yeah.
Two.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
Yeah!
Hey Monokuma, you would probably know, right?
Yeah. Maku's just off to the side, like, with a keyboard, just typing this all out as it's said. If only we had an ultimate writer on the group right now, who could, like, write everything down super quickly.
Lugia's rating with a party of 2. Thanks, Lugia!
Oh, awesome! Yeah, thanks, man.
Because Himiko said it.
Yeah, we're, like, unmasking the murderer right now!
How much longer are you going
Who are these doggone rompers?
Yeah! These Danganrompers!
It's a good game series, you should play it.
Yeah, we have time for this. Make Kokichi start. You'll fess up no matter what.
Yay, party. Hey, Cookie.
We're doing this start. We actually think he has something to hide. Alright. He's gonna show his hand. I have to prove he was on the roof. Well, I like it, but I have to be aggressive. Okay, so... This is like the like... Okay, right, this.
Lando his cell phone, Kokichi in the salon.
To the roof. I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
What did Kokichi do?
I would have to, like, you know, absorb the thing, do I?
Stayed in the salon the whole time.
For the lying thing?
Yeah.
No, you just hold down,
Hell, you know.
Liar's Burning Hell. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, fire. Oh, man.
Because I'm not lying.
You just have to, it's confusing because it's all like backwards logic or whatever, but you have to hold down triangle with the thing you want to lie about.
Yeah. He's throwing lights. I have to fight fire with fire.
So from what I hear, this is Anime Phoenix Wright, right?
Yeah, basically.
With minigames. It's Anime Phoenix Wright with minigames.
The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
And more,
Alright, so
and,
what
more
have to, like...
and more interesting characters, if I'm being completely honest.
I couldn't open it, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Wait, crap, I missed. Wait, crap, no. Yeah, fire. Oh, man.
Because I'm not lying.
So I think I will have to do...
I didn't Go to the roof.
Just like the mechanics of how this line thing actually work are just awkward to use.
Yeah.
The rooftop.
I'm not a fan of it. Ugh.
What did Kokichi do?
Wrong part.
Back at life support.
Oh, just all when I released. Oh, there it goes.
There you go, got it.
I don't know why, but it's like releasing my like let go of triangle on like the negative edge or something.
You're lying right now.
There's no Frank saw it or anything. That's the guy from the very first trial, the first game, right?
Maybe?
I think Frank saw it as the freebie trial where it shows you the culprit and you have to prove him wrong. Or prove he's the murderer.
Yeah, I think that's right actually, yeah.
The murderer.
In the very first game, there's a similar instance, but it doesn't straight up show the murderer.
Yeah.
There is a very obvious thing that says who it is, but you have to actually think about it in a different way to come up with who it is.
So like what, like 11301 or something, or 11307?
Yeah, 11307.
And that's who the killer is.
Yep.
11307.
11307. That's the killer of the
Yeah.
first trial.
It'll probably make a lot more sense when you get there.
Yep, the first culprit. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't even finish Phoenix Wright 1. Not because I didn't like it, but I was
Yeah.
emulating it, and I just kind of never got back to it. Now it's on
Yeah.
Steam, I might buy it.
Like, I got through 1, it was great. I'm like kind of part way through 2, I just sort of, just need to get back to it.
Dang it, spoilers. I didn't spoil what the significance of the number was.
Yeah, it's, once you see it, it's like pretty obvious.
Also that.
It's like, yeah, it's just there, and you're just like, oh, okay, I wonder what this means. And you think about it for a second, it's like, oh, right, it's that.
But even with the answer to the culprit, you still have to think about how it happened and everything.
Yeah. Like, I remember it's like we were playing Danganronpa 1, and we got to, like, the first trial. As soon as I went through the evidence, like, okay, so I think they did this, and this happened, and that caused this and stuff. And it's like, oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. I've said it on stream before, but he's way better at figuring these things out than I am. Like, I remember struggling on these games a whole lot more.
Yeah.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. Himiko points to Shuichi.
And now we're going
Yeah.
Harry Potter references. Thanks, Himiko.
I think, like, Samugi's just like, oh, is that from that series with that wizard boy?
Oh wait, she might say something.
But to go to the salon,
Well, she did, but it wasn't relevant to the Harry Potter reference.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Sugi's just like, but in order to get through the, like, wall, we have to go through platform 9 3/4 or something, or, I don't know, it's like platform 9 3/4, I guess.
This game is more complex and has you thinking a lot more, as well as the stakes being much higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't get the person who was the murderer, then everybody but the killer dies.
Yeah, so there's a lot of, like, panicking and, like, freaking out.
oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
And
Yeah.
there's usually crazy circumstances behind the murders.
Like,
Half of this murder trial takes place in a virtual reality situation.
or someone was hung with toilet paper.
And then thrown off a roof with a wooden lattice.
Yeah, when's the last time Phoenix Wright someone was murdered with toilet paper? So it just comes to, like, actually in, like, Phoenix Wright number 6, case 5.
If we're talking consequences to the player, no. if you game over, then you kind of restart at the last
Yeah.
question or whatever. So the stakes for the player aren't that hard, aren't that bad.
Yeah, it's very forgiving.
Does Phoenix Wright make you start the whole trial over?
Yeah, so you have to save scum really hard.
That's garbage. That's not really... It just means I want to save before I answer every question. So
Well, it's like you have like 5 chances. So it's like, you go through and you're just like, yeah, I do this, and you get down to like, 2 chances or something. It's just like, okay, now I'm gonna start save scumming.
yeah. Well, I remember having issues with that when I played through the first Phoenix Wright, and I had save states because it's an emulator, and so I save stated like crazy because my problem was like for certain trials I was ahead of it, and I was like, oh, I know how this happened, and I was presenting evidence early, but no, you presented it too early, so you're wrong, even though you're on the right track.
You have to very much, like, very specifically kind of think about, like, what you're trying to say with your evidence in that game.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's not different for this.
Yeah.
You can't really get ahead of, like, if you figured things out early, you can't really get ahead of yourself in this game either.
Well, not unless you lie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but even then there's only set points where you can lie.
Yeah.
But the penalty for trying to get ahead of yourself is light.
Yeah.
There's only one truth.
Whereas in Phoenix Wright, if you didn't think to save, you're back to the beginning of the trial.
Yeah. But yeah, endless possibilities.
Some of them are only white lies. Or
I
lies
remember
to be
playing
claimed.
Investigations for the first time and saving nearly every waking second.
Yeah, it's not really fun.
I'll always, like, get down to, like, whatever, like, 2 or 3 shields or something, and it's like, okay, now I'm gonna save it.
I think the worst one in Phoenix Wright 1 was, throughout, the one and only time you have to show your your defendant's badge or whatever. Defense attorney badge? That's what it is. I was thinking prosecutor, but then I was like, wait, Phoenix isn't the prosecutor.
Yeah.
But
you
like,
have to show your prosecutor badge as your defense.
yeah, you have to show your defense attorney badge for like the one time in the game, and it's like, oh, okay, it's relevant once ever.
And it's an evidence.
Yeah, it's not even evidence. It's like to psych Phoenix up or something, because he's getting all down on himself, and then you present your badge. He's like, no, I became a defense attorney to whatever, and blah blah blah, and it's like, oh, okay, that's stupid.
Phoenix has to show his prosecutor badge. He's like, no, I've been playing a defense attorney, but I will find the killer and bring them to justice.
Phoenix is a prosecutor in some sense.
Yeah, I mean when he turns it around on the actual killer, yeah, I guess he does become a prosecutor at that point.
If you deny all of that just because it's a lie,
Whoa, easy there.
then that means you guys are just terrible at being
All right,
liars.
quit it.
All right, I'll stop. I forgot that was a thing.
Isn't that where he met up with Mia?
You didn't just meet her there. Probably.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider
Yeah,
this
unfortunately, jumping in right into the middle of this trial, absolutely nothing makes sense, I'm sure.
You guys
Yeah,
are
well.
lying to me.
This man is responsible for a felony. Yeah, it's like an emote of Phoenix, and then a pointing finger, and then a Yoshi head.
Oh boy.
Now, quit having fun there. I don't know, I figure it might make people sick. Like the weird sudden jerking of the camera.
Yeah, stop having fun there, boy. Gotta play some serious Danganronpa.
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Okay, Cookie.
Okay.
Confess. A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
So, what I'm wondering is how the heck could he be the culprit if he can't, touch the body?
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her.
You're a streamer, for God's sake. You can't have fun. Listen. I'm just thinking of the viewers.
She asked me pretty
Oh, this freaking confessing thing at the top. What the heck?
She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less.
I can believe that he would pick up on that.
Yeah.
Kokichi's a pretty bright kid.
I found out that a person can die from shock without a doubt. She planned to use that for my murder.
Okay.
When I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate
Confessing.
and lured everyone into the virtual
Error 404, confession not found.
Yeah.
Also, we worked together with Monokuma.
We know about this
Work together.
because it showed us a cutscene of him talking with him.
Guess the jig is up.
Everything he said is true.
Oh my god.
Came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing.
I think I'm familiar with some of these voice actors and actresses. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not surprising.
probably.
That's not surprising. We were looking at voice actors earlier. Kokichi is Impmon from Digimon.
Yeah. And Vmon.
And Vmon.
And Ken.
Yeah, and Ken. He's
And
a,
Demi Devimon.
yeah, he's a bunch of Digimon characters.
Kokichi is Demi Dark confirmed.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these other, the voice actors for a lot of these other characters are well known too.
Yeah.
The secret of the outside world is the motive, right? No fair. Monokuma can't take sides.
No, he totally can.
Didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted.
Yeah, that's like completely within his rules, actually.
And I had a
Yep.
pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
If like a murderer is just like, oh hey, can you get people in this place? Then Monakuma's like, alright, well I can't force them there, but I can like put something there they might like.
Is Dan Green a part of the cast? I don't know.
Probably.
Who does he voice?
No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
I know the name. Who does Dan Green voice? And if you want to know, then look up the name of the character. Like it's on the left side of the screen.
I know I've like heard Dan
Yugi.
Green's name before.
He's Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, okay.
He's the Pharaoh. He's the Pharaoh
Yeah.
side of him.
Man, it's like this is kind of like bad, but I actually can't remember what like the Pharaoh sounds like now, because the effing abridged voice is just ingrained into my head.
It's pretty close.
Okay.
He's got a very deep voice.
Yeah.
You're confessing without much of a fight.
We just like look up some clips that's nothing like that.
I summon the Dark Magician.
If I can't win this game,
Dan Green is both Yugi and Knuckles. I forgot about Knuckles.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
the culprit is Gonta.
So if you think somebody here has Dan Green's voice, then just Google their name. Maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, so supposedly the culprit is Gonta.
Also, Kokichi was just in blackface.
He does that sometimes. Does it to be all scary.
That's a lie. He didn't kill her. Okay, he's just lying.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah.
There's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
My turn now.
Are you sure about that?
Blade fight.
I've been suspecting Gonta this entire time.
Kaito? Maybe. Look him up.
Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game.
I'd look it up, but I'm kind of keeping an eye on chat.
As the killing game buster.
Yeah.
Kokichi, what?
Busters!
Gonta's like, what?
This killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean we?
A second thought, maybe not.
I'm a plan, and Gonta carried it out.
What?
Yeah, because Kokichi can't touch the body.
Because Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth.
Looking it up. Alright.
Time like you.
Yeah. They have to suspect everyone.
How naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident. It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him.
I'm just waiting for the moment where Gonta just does the cool anime villain thing, where he just pushes his glasses back and you just see the reflection. Like it's just glowing white.
Like, yeah, the glasses shine.
Yeah, he's like, well, you figured out my plans, have you? He's like, yo, how exquisitely invigorating.
He starts talking like a posh, like, English gentleman. Oh, that'd be the best twist. Nope, Kaito was voiced by Kyle Hebert. I'm unfamiliar with him.
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Yeah.
Cut that out. Told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
Yeah, totally.
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
Gonta not understand what's going on.
You totally understand what's going on. He's like framing you. That's why you're shouting like, no, it's not me.
Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world thing.
Really not know anything. And also, Gonta not tell lies. And Gonta not make trouble for others.
Gonta seriously doesn't understand the virtual world concept. He still doesn't get it.
Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not
By the way, as wacky as Danganronpa is, she's not actually magic.
Yeah.
She's just full of crap.
If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
Have to be either you, Gonta, or Samugi. Like, those are literally the only options right now.
Samugi was with you the whole time.
Yeah.
There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
You have no proof at all.
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me.
Well, except for the fact that you can't touch the body.
I can't be the culprit.
Yeah!
I mean, you already know why he can't be the culprit.
Yeah, I've been saying it this whole time. It was the reason why I didn't select him earlier.
The culprit. Didn't I prove that to you?
Yeah, but that was, you weren't trying to find the culprit, you were trying to find out the lying
The
statement.
liar.
Yeah.
But I just interpreted that as like, oh hey, who's the culprit?
You would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if it strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
See, I told you I'm not the culprit.
Alright, that's disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I use this on?
I am not.
We know who the real culprit is. Lucky. Lucky is the liar and the killer. I can't believe you figured me out, Cookie.
Oh jeez.
I can't tell who the main protagonist is. It's Shuichi.
There was the murder weapon.
Which, spoilers. Like you won't get it. Like at this point, you can't really lie about it. You've seen the portrait of the. This game starts out with a different protagonist,
Yeah.
and it's not really a spoiler at this point because she's not here anymore. So as soon as you started this game, you'd be like, wait a minute, this isn't the character you play as.
Yeah, here we go. I missed the V counter though, which is a shame.
It was a lucky guess.
Oh, that's great.